Okay, let me just make sure this is up. Okay. Hope everyone can hear me. Okay. I think you can. Okay. So let's get started. Grand Rising, I am Empress Elbe, and this is the Moors News Network. If you would like to follow us, you can join our group, and you can find us on Telegram at the Moors News Network. Invite link provided in the description below. We speak on all the latest news, spiritual news, Mother Gaia news, share knowledge, provide products and services, preparedness information, and all the info that you can speak about on any other social media platform due to content and free speech restrictions. So please come and join us. Again, that invite link is provided in the description below. Also, if any of the information provided within this video, past videos, and our message at the Moors News Network resonates with you and you would like to support our mission, then please like, share, and subscribe to our channel to get this information out there to others that may need what we are sharing in these critical times that we are living in today. Okay. So for today, this show, I think I'm going to call it either prepping for 5D Ascension or preparation tips for 5D Ascension. Okay. I don't know. I may say prepping for 5D Ascension. I just want to speak briefly today about a few things because it's been a lot of things that we've been sharing in our group at the Moors News Network. And I've been giving out a lot of information over the past several weeks. And I just want to, give some of the confirmations that I received in the last, few days of some of the things that I've been speaking about that I also have been hearing other people speak on as well. Okay. And one of them is I was on the live the other day with Empress Isis, and I just love her dearly. She goes into so much information that she's, given out to the people. And, I just want to share a couple of things about her life. So if you missed it, you may want to go and listen to that live that she has. And one of the first things that I want to say, because I've been speaking about this for, I don't know, at least the last couple of weeks now. And I've heard her say it, and I haven't heard too many other people say it besides myself and now her. And that was about being aware. Now, I spoke on fear mongering before, and I believe just the whole word fear mongering is opposition strategy to get you not to look at what's going on right in front of your eyes. We spoke on this before, right? About the hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. And when doing that, that pretty much leaves you blind, deaf, and dumb. Okay. So you don't want to be blind, deaf, and dumb to scenarios around you. You do want to be aware. Now, that does not mean to obsess about information coming your way and to listen to it for too long. You get the gist of it. Just move on with your normal everyday life. The main reason, and this is number two of the reason, the second reason, or confirmation, I'm sorry, that I received, even listen to her, because again, I've been speaking awareness now and staying aware for a couple of weeks. And now she said the exact same thing yesterday. I've also been speaking about how the reason why you do look at the information because it tells you where you are on the ascension timeline, where you are on that timeline. Okay. Because as I spoke to all you guys, and you guys are familiar with it, if you are part of the Moors News Network on Telegram, or if you listen to any of the videos that has, been done on this YouTube channel, you will know that I spoke on, part of the ascension process, and you will be able to see, to confirm for yourself, is how things are going in the news as they speed up and do things in the news, no matter how crazy it is. Okay. Because none of that really matters. Because all of this is getting shut down. I spoke on the fact that as they speed up, our ascension is speeding up, and it's speeding up faster. So there's no way for them to get around the opposition, to get around what's going on in the ascension process. And I've told you guys that um, prior. And then she mentioned that as well yesterday on the live. Okay. And I'm saying, wow, it was just amazing to me about so many different things that she spoke on that I've already talked to you guys about. So it was just good to hear the Empress give some of the same confirmations that I've been telling you guys about for a while. So that was the second confirmation that she stated. Also, she also spoke on the 5D Earth being here. Okay, guys, I did a video on that. Go look on my YouTube. I told you guys that same thing weeks ago, that the 5D Earth is here. And before me saying it, and I haven't really heard from anybody else at the time saying it. Now, that doesn't mean anyone else didn't say it. I just didn't personally hear from anyone saying anything like that, because everybody's been just kind of waiting and like waiting for the 5D Earth. And I just got pretty much a download from, my higher self, which, told me, no, it's here now. Okay. And that was a good confirmation, like again, that from the Empress saying some of the same things that I was, telling you guys, if you guys had, listened to the other videos, or again through the Morse News Network. So it is here, and she went in a little bit more detail than I did. So I'm glad the Empress spoke on that yesterday. Okay, because she was speaking about how you can see the 5D Earth in the sky. Now, I will tell you, there was a movie called, I don't know if it's called Another Earth or something like that. And it was similar to this, where people were on one Earth looking out into the sky, seeing another Earth. And each, the people from each one were looking at each planet, and everyone had two selves going on, two of themselves, one on one planet and one on the other. So that was a movie. I don't know exactly when it came out, but you may want to go look that up. People, they tried to tell us that previously. So that was also something that she spoke on as well. And then lastly, and she really got personal on this. And so I know it was coming from the heart, and she allowed herself to be vulnerable speaking on this topic. Because before I start, I just want to say that I've not only been speaking on this for years, but been practicing it too. Now, I know people have their own ways of getting out messages and their feelings and their emotions on situations that's going on. So everybody handles things differently, and that's okay. Okay. That's completely okay for you to, handle things the way you need to handle things at that moment. But I think we're all striving to get better. Now, I've been saying for many, many years now about having empathy for people that are not on your same wavelength. As you grow and get more wisdom, you are going to see that a lot of these people, that part of their consciousness maybe closed or not, cracked, not completely open. They just don't see what you see. And maybe they're not supposed to see what you're seeing because they, must live out their contracts on the 3D planet. So I don't know if, that may very well be the case. But what I do know is that I learned several years ago to have sympathy and empathy for these people because and just to be grateful and so very, very, very thankful that I was able to wake up. I think that's what really hit me the most is that I'm like, oh my goodness, I woke up. And when I was telling people things and they didn't want to listen to me at first, it may make you upset. And I had to realize that they don't see what I see. Okay. They don't see what I see. And I can't make them see what I see, and to be okay with them not seeing what I see, and to be okay with the consequences that a lot of people that are dear to you are going to have to face for being asleep. Okay. I learned on that a while ago, many years ago. And the Empress stated yesterday, like I said, how she's starting to have that empathy for people, and how she used to be upset so much with people and yelled at a lot of people. I mean, just recently, and I've heard her now for at least the last couple of her lives say that she's changing. Okay. So she's growing and she's getting better every day. And we all should be growing to get better every day. And so her perception has changed. Okay. How she looks at things now. Um, so that's very, very, very important. Again, like I said, we all handle things differently, and no one should be faulting anyone for how they handle things. Again, I personally handled things much differently than because I've recently seen some, and I know people in the Morris News Network would agree with me on Telegram that it's been some people that were in there that were new, that didn't know a lot, and then we may have a couple of people that may say something to them like, oh, you should know this, and or whatever. And it makes that other person that is asleep and just waking up feel bad. And I had to, just let everybody know, hey, there are so many different people on different timelines when it comes to waking up. And just because, you woke up and earlier, it doesn't make you better than the other person, but also just be thankful that you were able to. And this is the time definitely to have empathy and sympathy. Is not to completely just state, oh, this person's dumb and all of that. That it's really not the time for that. It's the time for sharing knowledge to help. Okay, to help with people, waking up and going through that process. So my hats off for, her breaking down that information and sharing that info with people, because I think that is very important to share, faults. We all have faults. Again, we're all trying to get better daily. So that is very important as well. And I'm trying to think, it might have been something else. And we've been speaking on Empress Christina Vargas as well. She's been giving out a lot of good information, and she's been giving warnings herself about, and we spoke on this before about on the shift about like I guess it would be lava chambers and like hidden volcanoes underneath the ground. And we've spoke on similar things to that uh, on the shift. If you listen to some of our previous episodes, and the Empress the other day, pretty much when she gave her warning, pretty much said the same thing that we were stating as well. So again, that is very important. And I'm also going, I didn't upload it yet. I'm also going to upload uh, the shift. We did that on Wednesday, but things had got very chaotic Wednesday. And I've been kind of down yesterday. So I'm going to try to do it between today or this weekend to get that information out to you guys. Um, and also I definitely received word and um, I've stated this previously in the past, and Empress Isis also stated it as well, that people were going to be moved already to the 5D Earth. Now, I heard this earlier part of this year, that on this information, as far as people were going to start moving in waves, okay, in different waves. Okay, so the first people that were going there were like the people that I guess I would say um, the house welcoming staff. I would say that because they're going to be preparing the earth and getting it ready for so many different waves of people that are um, moving forward and ascending to that 5D earth. So they're going to be getting things together for that. And then you'll see piece by piece, more and more people move to the 5D earth. Now, I do want to say this because it's going to be people ask, and I just want to make sure that I'm clear on this because at this point, I know it's going to be hard if you know that you are moving forward to the 5D earth. And you may have relatives and friends and family, colleagues that may not be. Okay. Um, at a time when we're supposed to be keeping our energies high. Okay. And that's beyond detoxing. Yes, people detox, fast, meditate. Okay. Do your mantras, physically get prepared, spiritually get prepared. And I'm going to speak a little bit more on that spiritual preparedness in a minute. But know that, and I received this message a while ago. This was a channeled message. Know that when you ascend, because feeling the hurt and the pain from leaving others could hurt you so much that it may bring down your vibrations. Know that there are mechanisms that are in place to make this transformation easy for you so you can continue to keep your energies high. And you're not going to have to worry about family members and friends and so forth. They will be okay. Eventually, they will get back to source because that's what we're all doing. We're all trying to get back to source. And just some of us are going to make it there faster than others. And that's okay. Um, so just know that some people have contracts that they need to play out, and they're going to play that out. And some of them are going to, need to come back and, learn more lessons. But eventually, and this is the great news, everybody is going to return back to source. Okay. So again, there are mechanisms in our celestial family and our ancestors and the divine creator and so forth. Make sure that these mechanisms are in place to help us along with that um, ascension. Okay. So I don't know if I'm going to say, I wouldn't go as far to say you wouldn't completely remember it, but somehow I get this Men in Black flash thing to where the people that you may be leaving um, will be okay. They is, I'm not going to say completely won't remember, but it'll be like a memory, like a non-memory type of thing. They may not remember. And for you, it would be similar to that as well. Okay. That's about as far. That's the best way for me to actually say that. So yeah, that's pretty much is what's going to happen. And this way, it will help everyone to be able to move forward and, just do the work that you were set to do without having to worry, okay, about those things. Now let's get into contracts, okay? Because I've been stating this not only for a while that, these are contracts that, we have and we have to terminate contracts. I actually did a termination of contracts myself um, last year for December 21, 2020, to help booster me into the 5D Ascension process. And I wanted to terminate all karmatic cycles and anything that was keeping me bound to the 3D. Okay. And I cast my spell and I put that out on the public record into the universe with my intentions. Okay. And she mentioned that as well, Empress Isis did about contracts, because she also talked about renegotiating contracts that you may have. Okay. So next in line, because I know people and I just got asked this, what do you do? What do you do? Okay. You definitely have to do your shadow work. We know that. If you would like to speak to me about doing your shadow work and doing more like of the prep work for your karmatic cycles and the cleansing and um, also for readings, I am going to do that as well. And I'm going to do that for a very, very extremely low donation. Okay. Because my mission, and I'm not going to say that donation on here, you're going to have to reach out to me for that information. But I'm doing it very low because I want everybody to get a chance to clean their karmatic baggage. Okay. And I don't want your money flow to be the problem why you can't do this at this time. Okay. I am here. I am working with everybody to make sure that this happens now, because the time is now to do the prep work. If you have not been doing the preparations by now, you're making it harder for yourself, because believe it or not, that 5D window, and I did get this through a channeled message, that it's like a door that's open right now. And eventually the door is going to close. And whoever made it through the door is good to go. And whoever didn't is going to be stuck to deal with whatever karmatic baggage that they must still go through on this 3D earth until it completely collapses. And hopefully they have learned whatever they were supposed to here. And if not, then they will go to another school dealing with these lessons that still needs to be learned. So I am making this special offer. Okay. Uh, Again, it's going to be very, 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 very low, extremely low. And if you've seen, any other prices, you will know. I'll just say that for people, so you can, to help you put in the work. Again, I am mainly uh, accepting donations because it's going to take my time and energy. And a fair exchange is no robbery. My mom used to say that so much. And right now we're doing a energy exchange right now. And I want to help out so many people. Okay. So if you were not able to do it already because of your financial situations, it is okay. I will help you. I have a group of different oracles, okay? And, people that are here to also help just in case we get so many people wanting to. So we can do this quickly for you, okay? Um, you would get the information back as fast as I possibly can. I will keep you up to date with that information. Again, just reach out to me directly, and you can reach out to me on the Morris News Network at gmail.com. That's Morris News Network at gmail.com. You can also reach out to me on Telegram, okay, at the Morris News Network. And again, as I state on all shows, that invite link is provided in the description below. Okay. So please, people, take advantage. There's multiple things that you will need to do. If you are a Moor, if you're known as indigenous, the true indigenous people on this planet, okay? If you are Native American, which include Canada, North America, South America, Central America, Mexico, and all the adjoining islands. And even if you're not, I still may be able to help you with your nationality, okay? Now, that is also going to be important because again, and we've heard this previously, so a lot of you may know what I'm talking about, that honoring your ancestors is going to help protect you at this time. And part of honoring your ancestors is also taking what you would consider the quote unquote surname, okay, corporate terms. You would say, last name in corporate terminology, just so everybody can understand, understand, and overstand where I'm coming from. You would want to do that. And also part of doing your shadow work is claiming your true identity, knowing who you are, not running from it, not hiding it from it, knowing who you are, being okay with that, and walking around proud and strong, okay, in your true identity. I can't say it better than that, okay? You need to walk strongly in your true identity at this present time. And I'm also helping to do that as well. I give free documentation, and I provide consulting for those that need so at a very small donational, fraction of a cost. Okay. Um, just for my time, because I've noticed I thought it was only going to be taking an hour, and sometimes it does, but for the most part, I've been on the phone with people, and people can testify to this, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. One noble, I was on the line with him, and he was out the country for 4 hours. So if I have to, set time away and take away from anything that I can be doing to help, then that is the reason why I'm doing the donation. Other than that, you can get that information for free because I am here to help. And I'm really hoping that this does for everybody that may need this right now. Okay. So if you are interested, again, please reach out to me at the Morris News Network at gmail.com or on Telegram at the Morris News Network. And I think that's it for now. I just want to keep this short and brief and to help with letting you know that I am here to help with the preparation um, for that. So again, reach out to me. And thanks for tuning in at to the Morris News Network. Okay. Again, my appellation, I am Sade Elbay, and this is the Morris News Network. Peace and love.